All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the River Falls High School game between the Rice Lake Warriors and your River Falls Wildcats. Justin Wilson, it's Big River's conference action time. The Wildcats are coming into tonight with an overall record of 9-12. They're 5-6 in conference play, good for 5th place. They're one game up from North. Wildcats come in tonight riding a 6-game losing streak. So that's not the good news. But last time out on Tuesday, they dropped one to Eastridge across the river, 65-45. The London Fog Haley Quinn had 14. The Jolly Rancher Kaylin Jalowitz had 13. I was not at that game. Talk about that game for a little bit.
Yeah, the girls actually had a really good start, good competitive game for the beginning portion. Then we got into some trouble. They pressed us and zone press, and then they zoned us quite a bit, and we've struggled with that over the years, and got down by 8 and then 12, and then all of a sudden it was 20, and it was a little bit out of reach. But turned the ball over quite a bit in the second half, and I think that's going to be something very critical to this game as well, as we know Rice Lake's going to come out, give us at least that half-court trap.
Yep.
And we got to be able to have an answer to that. Otherwise, we might be in a little bit of trouble too.
Yeah, well, head coach Darla Olson is bringing her Rice Lake Warriors into tonight's game, 16-5 overall, 8-4 in the Big Rivers Conference. That's good for 4th place. They're just one game back of Hudson. They've beaten Hudson twice this season. They beat Hudson in overtime at Hudson on January 4th. And then last time out, their last game, they beat Hudson in Rice Lake by a final of 60-48. That was this week. One of the things that I wanted to talk about, and welcome Jenna, our director of photography,
Hey.
Mama Bear Peters. Jenna Peters is in the house. She
Coming in hot.
sprinted in from work. She's here with plenty of time
Jacked
to spare.
up for a little high school basketball tonight.
Yeah.
But
looking forward to it.
A little early start.
Yeah, 6'1" Addison Schmidt. She's a freshman, number 14. She's a 6'1" freshman. She's averaging 10 points a game and 8.4 rebounds, but she has come on big in the last, 5 games. So she had 10 against Hudson last night, 13 against Menominee, 14 against Chip, 11 against Menominee, 18 against North. So the 6'1" freshman coming up big for the Warriors here, but really no introduction needed at all. If you've watched any Big Rivers Conference basketball, you know who the Shepley sisters are. Ellie Shepley, 22 points a game, averaging 8 rebounds. She's headed to Northern Iowa next year to play basketball and track. And her younger sister, sophomore, number 10, Addie Shepley, she's averaging 17 points a game and 5.5 rebounds. And Addie Shepley will pretty much have any Division I school, probably in the tri-state area, maybe about the upper Midwest for sure, after Addie Shepley. But so, Jenna, right before you got here, Justin was talking about in the past, Rice Lake has typically run a 3-2 trapping half-court zone trap, and hopefully the Wildcats have an answer to that tonight. So when they do play well against that, the games tend to be pretty close.
Yes.
When they don't, they're lopsided, and it's early and often.
Absolutely. One of the things that has been when the Wildcats have been successful about in the past is they move the ball quickly, but not so fast that they draw that trap just close enough to get rid of the ball. They have to make that zone work, and they have to move the ball and make that zone shift. When they do that, they find open lanes and open shots and knock them down.
Well, one of the things, if there's probably one thing that Rice Lake as a team doesn't do well is shoot from the free throw line. The two Shepley sisters are 73 and 72%, but the rest of the team is well under 60%. And as a team, they average 54% from the line, so that may be a factor in Kitty City here tonight. Well, we're about 30 seconds from the anthem and the introductions, and at halftime, Justin, we're gonna have a good time with. We've got a lot of slides ready to go, and we're gonna do the Wildcat nickname game. Wildcat nickname game coming up at halftime.
It's gonna be a good one.
We got, and we're gonna be celebrating women and girls in sports. That day was yesterday.
It was yesterday.
So we're gonna celebrate the girls basketball team and the girls volleyball team at halftime with the Wildcat nickname game.
Excellent. Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah, it was a good event last night. A bunch of us went to the UWRF women's game against Eau Claire.
I saw some things on social media about that. That looked amazing.
It was awesome. Such a fun game. And Ellsworth had their whole team there. New Richmond had a bunch of their youth players. Ellsworth had youth kids.
That's really cool.
Wildcats were all there?
No, just Cheyenne and Emily.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and Addie Tim. Addie Tim was there as well.
The Riptide. Jason Tremaine is on the public address microphone, as always, for your Wildcats.
He should sing the national anthem. I bet you he's got a good voice.
I bet he does, too. His wife, Gina, for sure does.
All righty.
Man, nothing like having a pep band. I love it. Man, they do a fantastic job in River Falls.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It just brings a whole different atmosphere.
It does, and our band is so solid. Award-winning.
Yes.
They're amazing.
State champions.
Yes, they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you hustle down to the Wildcat Gymnasium, you're not only going to see a great basketball game tonight, you're also going to see Mike D. Cayley walking laps around the track tonight. Guy's getting his exercise in.
It's kind of a slow walker.
Yeah, here's the starters for your Rice Lake Warriors. Number 14, sophomore Addison Schmidt. Number 22, senior Ellie Shepley. Number 10, Addie Shepley. Number 1, Anna Lipke. And I believe number 3, Lucy Habas. Here are your Wildcats. We're going to be introduced to a little video. There's the Hacksaw hitting a home run on the scoreboard.
Hopefully hitting a home run tonight.
You are correct. We got Gary Langer. Gary Langer, thanks for joining us. Welcome to the broadcast, brother.
I always love these hype videos. I think that's just so fun.
There's a few BRC players, former BRC players playing in the UWRF UW Eau Claire game last night, correct?
Just one.
Kylie and Kylie Stropp, and then there's also Kylie Mogan from Menominee.
Oh, from Menominee.
She's their, I believe she's their power forward center. And what's the I should know this, but the head coach for UWRF women's basketball?
Shelby Lyman.
Yeah, she's doing a heck of a job there.
Yeah, she coached a lot of the girls. Her whole AAU team, Cheyenne's team that she was on, was all there.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Jason Tremaine is getting ready for the introductions. Boy, when the band stops playing, it gets quiet in here.
I know.
Until Jason plays some Danzig.
Well, I asked him to turn down the speakers tonight, so it's actually kind of nice.
He did a little bit.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's the London Fog. Haley Quinn, number 1. She's a 5'10 sophomore. And the Jolly Rancher, number 4, 5'9 guard Kaylin Jalowitz. There's the Wildcat top leading rebounder, the Jet, number 20, 5'8", Jordan Torres. There's your point guard leader in assists, the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdol, number 21. And last but certainly not least, the double deuce, the Hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz. Wildcats starting 3 seniors, a junior, and 1 sophomore in Haley Quinn. Haley Quinn leading the Wildcats in the scoring average. She's at 13.6. Senior, the Hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz, right on her heels with 13 a game. Hacksaw leading the Wildcats in rebounding at she's second at 6.5. The Jet, Jordan Torres, comes in at 7 a game. Warriors win the tip. Your play-by-play announcer has his glasses on, and we are ready to rock and roll here in Kitty City.
Let's do it, Greg. We are down 1 player tonight on the broadcast. Coach Mel is out tonight, so it's just the 3 of us.
I'm going to miss my fellow mama bear.
I know, it's going to be kind of quiet.
It is going to be quiet.
I'll do it for her.
We love Mama Wilson.
Ellie Shepley gets hit on the body, and they're going to call it on number
It is going to be
20,
interesting to see how the Wildcats come out because they just played in Minnesota.
Oh, that's
where
right.
you could basically tackle somebody in that game and it wasn't a foul.
And there's a shot clock over there.
Yes, when they had 2 shot clock violations.
Well, Ellie Shepley got hit with a little hip check. That was on Emily Van Osdol. That's her first and team first. We're just underway.
That's over and back.
Here in Kitty City.
Ooh, I thought we tipped it. Did we tip it?
No, she tipped it.
There's a 3-pointer from the left side by Lucy Hobbs. No good, rebounded by Jalowitz. Here comes Van Osdol. Warriors in a man-to-man, no press right off the bat. Hacksaw gets away with a travel. They don't call it. Addison Schmidt comes up with the rebound.
Greg, remind me, is Addison Schmidt, is she a freshman?
She's a 6'1" freshman.
Yeah, that's what I thought. She's going to be a solid
Van
player.
Osdol
Sure he is.
Tried to get a box out on Ellie Shepley, but she's tough to corral. Gets a rebound, but missed it there. No score here. Early going, 16:42 left in the first half. Jalowitz goes left, kicks it over to the Jet. Wheelan deal.
Oh, nice move, Jordan.
Up
There
and good. The Jet, Jordan Torres. Nice little nifty move in the lane with the left hand. Wildcats up early, 2-zip.
There's a little birthday present for her mom, Chantel Dulas' birthday today. Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Or as Greg says, Chantel.
Yeah. There's a rebound by Addison Schmidt and a putback off the Addie Shepley miss. Jenna, I think before you got here, we were talking a little bit about Addison Schmidt. She's been coming on big time in the last few games, and she's averaging as a freshman 10 points and almost 9 rebounds a game, but Addison Schmidt gets the foul there.
Yeah, great job by Jordan Torres to fight for that offensive rebound.
And the thing I liked, the Jolly Rancher took that hard corner and actually went up and went to the hole. And
yep.
She did that a lot last game and got some really good buckets out of it. So super excited to see her starting off with that. It didn't go in, but I like seeing her playing aggressive like that.
Absolutely.
Torres at the line for 2 shots. She misses the first one off the back iron. Torres a 59% free throw shooter on the season. She's looking to hit her second attempt. Game started a little bit early tonight, so if you pop on, and we're already halfway through the first, there was no JV game tonight, so they started this game a little early to let the Warriors get back to Rice Lake a little earlier and get to work on some homework for tomorrow.
Good D by the Cats there, not to let Addie go up with a little post, and it looked like she was going for it. Good sink and good pressure by the Cats.
Anna Lipke goes baseline, throws it up with her left hand, hits off the side of the backboard out of bounds. Jenna, why do you think that? It seems like I've been involved and around the Wildcat girls basketball program for probably, I don't know, close to 20 years, and we play Rice Lake on Thursday every time, whether it's home or away. Why is that?
I can't speak to the scheduling practices of the BRC. I'm not sure. But, Rice Lake for them, most of their trips are a little bit longer. So, I mean, it's probably for them a horse apiece, right?
True.
They're going to get that foul called on number 10, Addie Shepley. That'll be her first and team second. And Haley Quinn will take it out of bounds on the sideline. 3-2 your score. Wildcats up by 1 point. Game just underway. 15:09 left in the first half. Schwans for three, no good. Long rebound secured by Jalowitz. Warriors playing a little 2-1-2 zone. Shepley comes up.
Nice.
Oh,
with a
nice
steal.
hustle. Oh, man.
No, he didn't. He was going to.
Oh, called it out of
No,
Oh,
bounds.
he
he's
did.
saying
No,
two
he
shots.
did. He did.
Oh, he did. Shoot.
He did.
That was great hustle back.
That foul is called on Kaylin Jalowitz, her first and team second.
That was great hustle. Great job getting to the ball.
Well, and some wheels by the Jolly there. We know I'm sure you talked in the pregame here about Ellie Shepley's speed.
She is
We
fast.
didn't, but we have many times
Yes.
before. Shepley,
Oh, great box out. Shoot.
73% free throw shooter, misses her second. Goes in, throws up a prayer, hits it, and the bank is open. The runner good for Ellie Shepley.
Oh, I love it. We got a chant coming out of our band.
They are.
Super fans over there. I love
Yeah.
it.
Warriors in a little, look like a little 1-2-2 or 2-1-2, however you want to call it, but
2-3.
Quinn for three.
Yeah,
Atta girl.
From the left side, nothing but the bottom of the net. The London Fog. Haley Quinn puts the Wildcats back in the lead.
Oh.
And Ellie Shepley right back at him. Shepley for three. I believe she has 6 of the Warrior 8 points. Shepley averaging 22 per game
kick out.
on the season. Hacksaw slicing and dicing. She's going to be fouled, I believe, on the arm by Ellie Shepley. Nope, they're going to call that foul on Anna Lipke. That's her first and team third. And the Hacksaw, Jordan Schwans, will go to the line for 2 shots. Back in for the Warriors, number 14, Addison Schmidt, and number 2, Emily Kalina.
Scott, you are correct. I fell asleep at the wheel here and put the wrong score on, so thank you. But welcome to the broadcast. Always good to have you, Scott. Eight. I can't screw that one up.
Like when the fans are keeping us honest on here.
Yeah, I looked at it. I'm like, that just doesn't look right. And then I looked up, and I was backwards.
Oh, that a girl? Oh, almost.
Well, at the scores table, number 12, the Admiral, ready to come in for the Wildcats. Sophomore number 12, Addie Treichel.
That was great defensive pressure by the Cats there. Forced a turnover, just kind of frazzled them a little bit, and good pressure.
Scores tied up at 8 apiece.
Yeah, and Addie's been doing a good job. Brings that strength and some height in there just to mix things up, which has been a good little adjustment.
Schwann's heading right up. Partially blocked by number 21, Sydney Schradel. Warriors heading downstream. Shepley at the top of the key. Reverses course. Kicks it over to Kalina and over to Lucy Hobbs. Hobbs second on the team in steals with 55. She's averaging just under 5 rebounds a game and leads the team in assists as well. Hobbs, a good-looking junior for Coach Darla Olson. Wildcat fans may remember last season in the playoffs, I believe it was in the playoffs, Jenna Lucy Hobbs hit 3 threes that were Wildcat killers.
It was the year
Good
before.
TM.
2 years ago then,
Yep.
yeah. Schwans gets the rebound, kicks it over to the Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Osdel. Schwans for 3 from the left side, in and out, and rebounded by Ellie Shepley. And they're going to get I believe, a foul called there on the Admiral, Addie Treichel. Back in for the Warriors, number 10, Addie Shepley. And number 1, Anna Lipke, I believe.
I have to say, I love that nickname, the Admiral. I think that is a fitting, solid nickname.
That Admiral nickname courtesy of Eric Jalowitz.
Yeah, well done.
I can't remember who it was, but somebody came up to me. They must have been obviously watching the broadcast, and Chris By, like the nickname Deer Stick, but we like the Admiral better.
I don't think many people liked it.
Chris By did.
I just said many.
I didn't. I actually didn't like it. The Riptide, Addie Tim, now in the game for the Wildcats. So on the court for River Falls, you got Quinn, Van Osdol, Jalowitz, Treichel, and Tim. Well, after tonight, Wildcats, they don't have too long of a break. They're going to
play on Saturday.
Host Eau Claire North.
No, we are at
Eau Claire North.
Yeah.
Steal by the Warriors. Ellie Shepley with the ball. She stops and pops from long distance. Nice rebound by the Admiral down low. Here come the Wildcats. 8-8, still your score. Low scoring first half so far. 11:04 left in stanza number 1. The Riptide just a little short. Rebounded by Kalina. Here comes a little crossover. Left hand, defense. No good. And good rebound.
Just flat out hustle.
Ellie Shepley hustling her tail off.
Comes a UCLA cut.
Wildcats in a man-to-man, and the Admiral playing off of Addison Schmidt a little bit. Nice rebound there by Van Osdol.
Well, yeah.
There you go.
Have to say that like it's
London Fog, Haley Quinn from the top of the key for 3. 11-8 your score.
I was stumbling over the words. I'm like, hey, 8. I was like, I was about to say it's been 8-8 for a while. I feel like we have a basket coming on. And then I didn't want to jinx it, so I hesitated. But
it was a wise decision. Nice pass inside to Addison Schmidt. That pass by Emily Kalina. But good defense by Abigail Treichel. And the Wildcats take over possession. Boy, Abigail Treichel's coming in a great spark plug off the bench so far for the Wildcats.
Yeah, she's aggressive, sometimes a little out of control with it, but it just changes the pace, and it's that extra little hustle and moving girls around a little bit that sets some tone a little bit.
You can't teach somebody to be 6'1" either.
No.
The Riptide just a little long. Loose rebound secured by Addie Shepley. Up to Kalina. That'll be out of bounds. Turnover Warriors. Warriors have been a little turnover prone this year so far, Justin. I would say the only two things in the negative column, I think, for Coach Darla Olson, the team, as a team, they don't shoot free throws very well, and they tend to get a little sloppy with a basketball. But other than that, boy, they've got a lot of bright spots.
you can see them trying to push the pace, too, and our Cats are doing a good job of getting back.
Yeah, that was a nice cut, nice take by Anna Lipke, but no good. I didn't see who the putback was there.
That was Schmidt.
Addison Schmidt with the rebound and putback.
Good job there by Abigail Treichel to stay straight up and not draw a foul.
Nice quick move by the London Fog. Haley Quinn. Quinn gets it to go. Basket good. That foul is on number 14, Addison Schmidt. That's her second and team fourth. Now in for Rice Lake, number 24, Emily Shue. And in for the Wildcats, number 3, the Maverick, Maddie Vitt. Quinn at the line for one shot. Quinn leads all scorers with 9 points on the night. 9 points with 9 minutes left in the game. Or first half, excuse me. Wildcats still in a man-to-man. Quinn on Addie Shepley. There's a three-point attempt by Hobbs, a little long, rebounded by Vitt. Here come the Cats. Well, the Warriors have kind of stayed off the press so far, and it's been good news for the Wildcats.
Wow, nice take.
And even better news for the London Fog. Haley Quinn has 11 of the Wildcats' 16 points, and the Wildcats are up 6 with 8:22 left in the first half.
You know what? I'm going to also give some serious credit to Haley Quinn on her defensive effort so far on Addie Shepley. Is she okay?
No.
Well, a couple weeks ago, Haley Quinn did go down with a fairly severe ankle injury, and it looks like she's got that going again right now.
Well, let's hope she's okay.
Man, that's tough to see right there.
Yeah, it is.
Boy, she was having a whale of a ball game with
hopefully she's just shaken
up
a little bit, and just a little rest will help.
Addie Shepley from about 16, no good. Abigail Treichel.
Oh, nice fight.
Abigail Treichel went up and over Addison Schmidt.
One thing I like about that Abby
gets away
Treichel
with
is she's none too nice in there,
Yeah,
and that's
she's
a
not
good
soft
thing.
about it.
No, she is not soft.
That is good.
Like
now
she's got some feisty.
The Warriors number 21, Sydney Schradel. Yeah. Treichel might have got away with a little push in the back, but
She might have. It looked like Addison Schmidt was looking up like, what? What just happened?
Schwantz,
nice
nice
finish.
move
That
in the
girl.
lane. The hacksaw, Jordan Schwantz, all the way to the rack, 18-10. Wildcats on top, but the top three-point shooter for the Rice Lake Warriors, Addie Shepley, good from downtown. Shepley almost 39% from beyond the arc so far this season. Boy, Maddie Vitt got right there in the Bermuda Triangle. That was a trifecta of Warriors, and jump ball to be possession arrow Rice Lake way. On the court for Rice Lake, you got Hobbs, Emily Shue, Addie Shepley, Sydney Schradel, and there's Lucy Hobbs from the right side, no good. Once again,
Great
outstanding rebound by the Admiral, Abby Treichel.
So not only a good rebound, but she was strong with it. She had two girls hammering on her, trying to get the ball, stayed strong with it, and got the foul.
Yep, that was solid.
Now in for the Wildcats, number 2, the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson. Jordan Torres back in, and Emily Van Osdel back in also for the Wildcats. Warriors bringing that 2-1-2 defense out just a little bit further now. Jalowitz splits the trap, kicks it over to the Diamond.
Quick
Yeah, go ahead.
Quick shout-outs. Emily and Jim Paulson watching. Myrna Donovan. Grandpa Joe Jalowitz.
Appreciate everyone tuning in. That's awesome.
And Greg, just a quick update from Julie. It's Emily, I don't know.
Not Shue.
Shy?
Okay, yep. Emily Shy, thank you very much. We appreciate it. Thank you, Julie. Oh, her foot stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
It did look like it.
By about a foot. They missed it, and Ellie Shepley missed the shot as well. Van Osdel to the hacksaw, no good. Rebounded by Ellie Shepley.
When you're as quick as Ellie Shepley, you can't even see her step.
Oh,
Van
good job,
Osdel
Ozzy.
comes up with a steal. Warriors retreat on defense. 18-13 your score. 6:18 left in the first half. Boy, a big shout out to the Godfather, Kevin Westhouse. We had YouTube.
We're in YouTube jail.
They shut the River Falls Sports YouTube channel down for a few days for really no reason at all. I think it was just a algorithm mistake. Wilson for 3, no good. Rebounded by Anna Lipke. The Godfather got us back on the air. That's why they call him the Godfather.
Oh, wow, that was a
Addie
great finish.
Shepley,
Wow,
a
that was
turnaround.
nice.
She gets the hoop and the hack. Jalowitz is going to be called for foul number 2, and that's the 5th team foul on the Wildcats.
That was a great shot. Good finish.
Addison Schmidt coming back in for the Warriors, and good to see Haley Quinn's ankle is good to go.
So you both played basketball. Did you wear ankle braces?
My high school coach told us. Now, I will say, Ella broke her ankle right before her senior year, and after breaking her ankle, her physical therapist, Beth Sinaraski, advised her that there's a camp that says, no, you unintentionally weaken your ankles by wearing ankle braces. So
I did not. I didn't like them. However, I did turn my ankles all the time.
We could not be in practice or a game if
without
we didn't
them,
have them.
Yeah, that was how my high school coach was too.
I hated wearing them.
Nice pass.
Van Osdol to Torres.
Beautiful.
Left hand good.
Rice Lake seemed to have turned up their defense there, but the Cats took care of the ball, didn't turn it over, and found that opening.
Emily and Van Osdol stayed very poised, very under control. Nice pass into Torres, and Wildcats up by 4.
Moving screen.
Yeah, there we go.
It's always one of the toughest calls, I think, in basketball because you're kind of always moving on that
bit you are, yes.
cross, but we'll take it.
Yes, we sure will.
That's the second personal on Ellie Shepley and the 16th foul. Wildcats will be in the bonus on the next foul. Back in for River Falls, the Admiral.
Remind me, up at Rice Lake, how did we fare up there this year? I feel
we
like
got beat by like 100.
Yeah, like that's where I was going to kind of go. Like I feel like that has been the pattern for several years in a row now. When it comes to Rice Lake, we tend to not play them well the first time we play them. The second time we play them, we usually it's a pretty competitive game.
Gary Langer chiming in said he used to wear ankle braces and a knee brace in all of his sporting events.
Wow.
He probably wore braces on his teeth, too. Keep the riptide for 3. A little short. Nice offensive rebound by the Admiral, Abby Treichel. Haley Quinn partially blocked there by Addison Schmidt. Loose ball recovered by, I think it's is it Amory Bowen?
Timeout, Rice Lake.
Julie from Rice Lake. Am I saying Amory Bowen's name correct? Just chime in. But timeout for Rice Lake. I tell you what, do you guys, while they're doing the timeout, you guys want to try your hand at some Wildcat name game trivia?
We definitely can, because we cannot go to commercial, because that's why I think
we would like to. We would
jail.
love, and we will verbally. We'd like to thank First National Bank of River Falls, but from what we hear from the YouTube police, that if we're running a video advertisement, that for some reason that was flagging it, but
triggering it a little bit.
But see if you can get this Wildcat nickname right here, Jenna and Justin. Wildcat nickname game. That is one of the Wildcat basketball
that's
players.
That's an easy one. Come on.
That is the Diamond.
Yeah.
Neil Diamond.
And so that's the Diamond, Cheyenne Wilson.
I like it.
We have quite a few more of those. All volleyball and River Falls girls basketball players will fire them off during during the halftime and during some timeouts. Well, 4:08 left in the first half. Wildcats up by 4. Good to see Justin. Wildcats have been on a 6-game losing streak, and that's where they're at right now. But tonight playing much better basketball.
Definitely. And they haven't been playing all that bad.
They've been playing some tough teams.
For
sure.
Big Rivers is really good again this year, and
East Ridge, on Tuesday, sound like they were a really good team.
In games where we don't turn the ball over, we tend to be right in the game or come ahead with the win, and we've done a good job of taking care of the ball tonight.
Quinn in the corner.
And for whatever reason, Rice Lake hasn't gone into their 1-3-1 extended.
We're going to keep that quiet, Justin.
I know.
Well, I was talking to assistant coach Brooke Olson before the game a little bit. There's a turnover by the Wildcats. There's kind of out of control a little bit there by Bowen. I think the refs tend to not call some of those sometimes when the offensive player is a little out of control. She did look like she got hit on the arm a little bit, though. Treichel posting up down low. Quinn for 3.
Had a kid.
Yes.
And the London Fog. Haley Quinn tickles the twine. And the Wildcats are up by 7, 2:43 left in the first half.
I think she might be feeling it tonight.
Quinn with 14 points, and she's been out for a few minutes with an ankle turn. Addie Shepley up no good, rebounded by the Hacksaw.
It's one you don't see her typically miss.
No.
Quinn slicing and dicing, no good, a little strong. And Schmidt with the rebound for the Warriors. Schmidt posting up Treichel, gets it in. That's easy work for the 6'1" freshman.
Yeah, I think Abby just kind of found herself on the wrong side of Addison there, and Addison did a good job of sealing her off.
Yeah, it was a good seal by Addison Schmidt.
Shout out to Grandma Schwantz and Aunt Julie. They're watching from Kalamazoo, Michigan. Let's go, Hacksaw. Sean Duholm cheering on the Warriors.
Addie Shepley's got some length, Jenna, and she used all of that.
Yeah, she did.
That 6'4" wingspan to get a hand on that. Shepley for 3 from the right side. She rattles it home.
Did not miss that one.
That was a good-looking shot.
And Addie Shepley, the sophomore, 9 points for the Warriors. She leads Rice Lake in that department. I believe her older sister, Ellie, with 8. Schwann's up a little bit out of control. Rebounded by Hobbs. Up ahead to Addie Shepley. She stops and pops. No
passes
good,
to number
but
1.
Nice rebound, offensive rebound by Lipke. There's a 3-point attempt. That one by Hobbs. A nice rebound again by Addison Schmidt. And another defensive rebound by the Admiral, Abby Treichel. Well, we got Abby's and Addies and
Treichel
little
and
backdoor
Tins.
cut. Van Osdale saw her, but Haley Quinn stopped. That's a no-no. You got to keep going. She'll learn that as the years come along.
Uncle Chris says hello as well. Hey, Uncle Chris. Go Hacksaw.
Addie Shepley at the point for the Warriors. Wildcats still in a man-to-man defense.
They're going to pull it out here and look for that last shot, it looks like.
Seconds left in the half. Addie Tim and Anna Lipke going on at the elbow.
They are.
I love it. Neither of them really going anywhere, but
good screen by Sydney Schradel. Addie Tim for 3 short. Offensive rebound by Sydney Schradel, and they call a jump ball with her and Torres. Wildcats with the ball, just under 6 seconds left in the first half. Darla Olsen screaming some directives to her Warriors.
5, 4. Go up.
Schwanz for 3. Oh! In and out.
Oh!
Hacksaw from the F in River Falls. Just in and out. But Wildcats with a 23-21 halftime lead. I tell you what, Justin, I'm pleasantly surprised with the way the Wildcats have been handling the ball on offense tonight.
I think we went into halftime at Rice Lake down by 35.
I think you might be right. I do remember watching that game. Yeah, that was fun.
I think I want to say it was something like 42-7 if I can.
I don't know if we had 7, but it was a lot to not very much.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's
do a little bit of.
Let's do
since
some
we can't thank anybody verbally, we would like to thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls and Swinging Bridge Brewery, who sponsors the baller of the game. All right, next up on the docket, we got this one. Ready?
Yeah. Well, this is the Wildcat name game. So this is a nickname, Jenna. Who is this nickname?
Well, I know that's Joe Namath.
Joe Namath.
Who did he play for?
The Jets. That's the Jets.
Ah, good work. Very clever.
This is a tough one, too.
Oh, that's the Admiral.
That is the Admiral.
Yeah. So that's Lisa, I think, Franchetti. She was the first ever female Navy. She's the first head officer for the Navy. I think she was recently named, a couple months ago.
All right, next up is, this one's easy.
Yeah, the Maverick.
The Maverick,
Maddie Vitt.
This one, let's see.
It's a tougher one.
Hold on, I haven't moved it over.
Oh, I got it.
All right, move that one over.
Come on now.
So we got 2 people here. You got a wizard.
And we've got Oz from American Pie.
Yep, that. You put them together, and you got the Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Emily Van Osdale. This one's pretty easy, too.
It's pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
The London Fog.
Yes.
The London Fog.
I'm having to zoom in here on my eyes aren't so good. You're good. You don't have to. Oh. This is why he's the best producer in the game.
He's the best in the business.
Oh, yep.
The Riptide.
The Riptide.
Alabama Roll Tide. That's Addie Tim.
So this has to be the Hacksaw, but I don't know who that guy is.
Well,
he's a hack. It's Kenny Banya from Seinfeld.
He's
a hack, a comedic hack.
It's widely known.
Well done. That's a good one.
The Hacksaw.
Some of the way the picture's set up in this Canva, it cuts the picture. I mean, I cropped them a little bit, but you can't really see the whole saw there. So this picture on the left, though, it's that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, kind of. Yeah, but yeah.
Okay.
So this would be a volleyball player.
Oh.
This would be a volleyball player.
Oh boy, now I'm getting rusty. Okay.
It's a volleyball player. Wildcat nickname.
Oh, the No-Deck Flicker?
Yes, the Flicker.
She's flicking.
What TV show is this?
ER.
Flicker.
Yes.
Okay. You might want to remember that for later.
Yes.
A Jolly Green Giant and a Rancher. The Jolly Rancher.
Yes.
The Jolly Rancher. Kalen Jalowitz.
Greg, why are we doing these nicknames?
Well, we're doing the girls basketball and girls volleyball because we are celebrating women and girls in sports. National Day was yesterday.
Yep.
So we figured even though we're broadcasting some girls basketball anyway, we're going to celebrate some of our female
always celebrating
our
female athletes. All right, this is Charlie Cat Hot Chicken.
Oh yeah, good call.
That's volleyball.
Good call.
Is that a nickname?
Charlie Cat.
The Charlie Cat.
Charlie
Sigelski is Charlie Cat Hot Chicken.
Charlie Cat Hot Chicken Sigelski.
Another good sponsor for River Falls.
The girls affectionately, because she was a freshman, called her the Kitten. Not Cat, she's Kitten.
Charlie
Kitten. Next up is
Tasmanian Devil.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
That's Abby Gilbertson. Abby Gilbertson, volleyball player. The Tasmanian Devil. Nuke.
Oh, the bomb.
Well, no.
Oh, Nuke Nesbitt.
Addie Nesbitt. Nuke Nesbitt.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. Yep.
The picture didn't really.
This one I already knew.
The Slayer, Savannah Saxton.
The Slayer, Savannah Saxton on the volleyball team. And she down there doing the Nope,
she's not tonight.
Goose.
Goose Dairy.
That's pretty funny.
Goose Dairy. Olivia Dairy.
Yep.
Libero extraordinaire.
Oh, you got to get this one. What is that?
Is it like a mousse or cheesecake?
No, or
pie.
Pie, and what's this?
Lot.
The Pilot.
The Pilot.
Ava Peters.
That was tricky.
This one's a little tough, but you'll get it.
Okay, so I don't know. Yelling Crow Bat.
The Acrobat.
The Acrobat.
I couldn't figure out like a but it looked like he was saying
Acrobat.
Nice. That's Adia Johnson. This one's kind of funny.
So that's a check, and that's Dusick and E. Ducey.
Checkmate.
Check Matt E. Checkmate.
Oh, Matt.
Check Matt E. Checkmate. That's Brooklyn Bishop. This one's pretty good too.
The Ducat.
The cat.
Well, and the picture actually has the actual writer of this story, so that's where I would focus.
Seuss.
That'd be where I'd go.
Deuces? Deuce?
Deuce?
Do and then.
Oh, Deuce.
Yes.
Deuce. Okay, that's a stretch, but I got you.
Deucing.
Oh, okay.
Do and then Seuss. Deuce.
Greg is very busy at work.
No, I actually did these very
You
very
do them at
quickly.
like 2 in the morning usually.
I did
He's
actually.
also a night owl.
I did do them when I got back from Concordia or Moorhead last night.
So who's this guy in the middle? So that's Captain America.
So the guy in the middle was, I'll give it to you because I don't know if Jenna knows this either, but that's Les Nessman from WKRP in Cincinnati. Yep. Might want to focus on his first name.
What was
Les.
his first?
Les Nessman.
Captain Les.
Well, or
America.
Capless.
Marilys.
Marvel Comics, so Marvel.
Marvelous Marvin
Gaye.
Gaye. Marvelous Maddie Range.
Marvelous Maddie Range. Marvel-less
Very
Marvin.
Oh, very
creative.
clever.
Marvelous Marvin. This one's easy. This
Oh,
is another
J-Rock.
volleyball player.
J-Rock. Yeah, good
J-Rock.
one.
Blue
Good
Jay
one.
and the
You got
Rock.
it. Nice work.
J-Rock. Hannah Jaraki.
2 left.
This one's a little tough, too. And
this-
the
Bo.
picture kind of cuts off, but
Bo and the Oompa Loompa.
yeah.
Balloompa.
Spell it. Spell
Bo.
Bomb? The bomb?
Bo.
Boom. Oh, the boom. The boom.
The boom.
Boom. The boom.
Amelie
Amelie
Pankinen.
Pankinen. Yes.
I was going to put, if I had space, I was going to put one more picture and put minus Pa Engels. So Bo, Pa, minus the Pa.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
That would have been.
that'd have been tough.
And final.
What?
Was that was the final.
Oh, yeah. And there you have it.
There you have it.
If I missed one of the volleyball or basketball players, I apologize. I think I did have them all, but I might have been one short.
You know, I was just trying to think.
Well, we
too.
did have numbers 1 through 23, and we were missing number 12.
I was missing one of them. I can't remember. But
I may not have loaded it.
if you are on the River Falls basketball or volleyball team and your name wasn't on there, I apologize.
Well, yeah. Chime in. We'll give you a shout out.
Yeah, chime in.
Oh, can you put the pep band up?
I sure can.
I'll read some stats here, Justin. These are Wildcat stats only. In the point category for the Wildcats, Haley Quinn with 14, Jordan Torres with 5, Jordan Schwams with 4, and that'd be your scoring right there. Wildcats with 23. 7 turnovers for the Wildcats, pretty good in that department. 4 of 5 from the free throw line. They're 3 of 11 from the three-point line, and 8 of 22 from inside the three-point arc. But, yeah, Wildcats with a 2-point lead, 23-21. We're about a minute away from halftime or from the second half.
Well, and Wildcats played some good defense. To hold Rice Lake to 21 is a solid defensive half, knowing that they've got 2 of the top scorers in the BRC on their team. So they did a good job.
Treichel and Schwanz lead the team with 4 rebounds apiece. Boy, I tell you, Abby Treichel, she gets in the game and gets some rebounds, no doubt about that.
We'll see what half number 2 brings.
Yeah, I think we got to keep up the intensity, and I wouldn't even mind. I mean, we've done a lot of good things so far. I wouldn't even mind seeing us throw that press on.
Yeah, you know, that has been something like, and you guys mentioned it in the first half. Rice Lake can get a little loose with the ball every once in a while, and so trying a press, throwing something on every once in a while just to kind of throw them out of system is not a bad idea.
Well, one of the big reasons you put on a press is to speed up a team to make those.
Exactly.
And when you have a team that's this fast already,
yep,
it doesn't take much to get them going.
Yeah, if there's any Badger fans out in River Falls Sports YouTube world, Marissa Mosley is here watching the game. I assume she's watching Addie Shepley.
I thought she was here watching Cheyenne.
She could be.
Okay.
I think she was here to see what this broadcast was all about.
You know,
She did one on, and we said, nah, not yet.
Half number 2 is underway. I watched when I watched the Badgers and the Gophers women's basketball, and the Badgers won that game. It was the one in Madison. Marissa Mosley, she did a heck of a job in the post-game interview, and looked like she was pretty fired up coach, and like she'd be kind of fun to play for.
Well, and I think she's relatively new to the Badgers. I don't think she's been here more than a year or two, so will be exciting to see what they can build. A lot of talented players here in Wisconsin.
Got to go to the ball.
Well, the Gophers' top freshman is Grace Goholski, and she is a
hails from Wisconsin
high school player. Was she at Kettle Moraine, I believe?
You know, probably at least a candidate, at least in her conference, maybe nationally. KK Arnold plays for UConn. She's out of Wisconsin. There's another girl. I'm trying to think where she's from. She's going to UConn next year, a girl out of this graduating class. Allie Zebo, maybe?
Ellie Shepley, quick as a cat with the steal and the bucket.
Coach is probably watching the older Shepley going, probably should have looked at her a little sooner.
Vanassa with the ball. Warriors in the 2-3 zone to start out the second half. On the court for the Wildcats, Jalowitz, Van Osdel, Quinn, Schwanz, and Torres. Slicing and dicing.
Oh, nice.
What a shot out balance off the backboard. High with the kiss. The London Fog, Haley Quinn, puts the Wildcats up by 2. She has 16 so far in the game.
She just wove her way around in that one.
Great defense by the Jet, Jordan Torres. She gets a hand on it. Jalowitz comes up with the steal. Here come the Cats.
Oh, nice
Torres
job, Jordan.
again.
Oh, good try.
Tries to go up to the left, blocked by Addison Schmidt.
She had some nice footwork there to step around. Just didn't see that block coming. There we go, Jolly.
The Jolly Rancher picks one off, heads coast to coast, but misses it with the left hand, rebounded by Lucy Hobbs.
You don't see too many of those from Jolly. She's usually a really good finisher around the rim, especially in transition.
Ellie Shepley tickles the twine, and that puts the Warriors in the lead 26-25, 15:49 left in the second half. Wildcat coach is Ian Sticht, and company going with the navy sweater, hooded sweater top tonight. There's another steal by Ellie Shepley, the double deuce. Over to her sister, Addie, up, no good. Gets her own rebound, and Ellie Shepley gets another hand on it, and the Warriors retain possession. On the court for Rice Lake, Lipke, Hobbs, Ellie Shepley, Addie Shepley, and Addison Schmidt. That was a rebound there by Torres, and Coach Sticht will take a 30-second timeout.
Good timeout here by Coach Sticht. Last couple of possessions on offense have been a little rough, so pull back together. Let's clean it up. As Justin mentioned in the first half, what key to our success is we did a great job taking care of the ball. We've had a few turnovers to start the half. Need to regroup.
We do. Now, I would also not be shocked here if Rice Lake switches it up a little bit and comes back with that press.
Yep, not a bad call.
I'm sure we're talking about making sure that we're prepared and ready to go.
Well, Ellie Shepley leading the way for the Warriors. She has 11. Her sister, Addie, with 9. And Addison Schmidt, 6. Jordan Schwans with 4. Jordan Torres with 5. And Haley Quinn with 16. That's your scoring for the Wildcats. Van Oslo with the ball. Jalowitz passes up the 3. Kicks it over to the hacksaw. Jordan Schwans. And Schwans drills one from the left corner, and the Wildcats are back in the lead.
That's not a bad way to come out of a timeout.
Right.
Shepley tries to go baseline. Nice defense by Van Osdol. Wildcats in a man-to-man. Hobbs looking for Schmidt inside. I thought she pulled up her pivot foot, but they're going to get a – there's a reason she did. Yeah. I guess she got fouled by Jalowitz. That's her third and team first.
She tried to hold up and then tried to hold up a little more, and it's just –
all that weight that Kaylin Jalowitz has just pushed her on over.
Yeah. The door came open and blew her over.
Nice pass by Van Osdol. Hacksaw wheeling and dealing. She'll be fouled on the shot. And I think Anna Lipke got her, but they're going to call that one on Addison Schmidt because she was standing in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Is that number 14, Addison Schmidt?
Yes, it is. That's her third personal first team foul. Schwans at the line for 2 shots. Nice stroke right there by the senior.
It's just been so much fun. The confidence that Jordan is playing with this year has just been really fun to watch.
Yeah, and
night and day from last year to
absolutely.
This year.
Without a doubt, Jordan Schwans could be playing college basketball next year, but she decided to play college softball. She's headed to Minnesota State Mankato next year to play for the Mavericks.
Mavericks are getting a good one.
Shepley for 3, no good. Long rebound by Quinn.
Hit that.
Emily Van Ossel's had a heck of a ball game tonight.
She is. She's doing a nice job drawing the defense, finding the open person. She's doing a great job.
She's played solid defense, too.
Yes, she has.
she's weaving her way through that zone, but very under control and kind of know. She looks like she has a plan tonight. She knows what she wants to do with it.
She's doing a good job.
I think Jalowitz might have landed it. She looked like she has
She hurt herself in the first half a little bit, and I don't know.
a contusion on her knee, I think is the legal medical term.
Oh, good
nice
kick
out. Torres to Schwanz. The hacksaw hits the band, and it'll be out of bounds and Rice Lake ball.
That was a nice look from the Jet.
They have a new band up on the
broke
on the north side. Addie Shepley with the ball for the Warriors. 13:33 left in the second half. 30-26, Wildcats on top. Nice pass inside from Shepley into Lipke. Lipke will get fouled. That was on number 20, Jordan Torres. That's just her first and team's second. Abigail Treichel, the Admiral, sails on in for the Wildcats. On the court for River Falls, Tim, Treichel, Quinn, Schwanz, and Van Osdel. Addie Shepley for three from the right side, and that was a pretty shot from the sophomore.
That was a beautiful just catch and shoot.
Yeah.
Picture perfect stroke by the sophomore. 30-29, Wildcats still in the lead. Nice defense by
Good job.
Get in there.
Shepley.
Yes!
What a shot. The London Fog throws up a prayer after the foul, and it goes all the way around the rim, and the London Fog gets it to go.
I almost saw a smile on her face.
I know she usually has a game face, doesn't she?
She does.
That a girl.
Haley Quinn shooting 85% from the line on the season. She gets that one to go. 33-29, Wildcats on top. Quinn with 19 to lead all scorers. Ellie Shepley from way downtown. That shot from Beldenville.
She's done that a couple of times where we get a big play and she comes down and just answers.
She's just a solid player, a solid athlete.
She really is.
She can jump out of the gym.
Schwann's guarded by Ellie Shepley. Rice Lake back in the man-to-man defense. Sydney Schradel guarding Abigail Treichel. And Haley Quinn
Haley's going to work on the
and
Shepleys.
deals, slices and dices, and she gets fouled on the arm by number 10, Addie Shepley. That'll be her second and team third, and Haley Quinn will go to the line for 2 shots. First one good to go. Boy, when you shoot 85% from the line, there's one reason and one reason only for that, Jenna.
Right.
It's a lot of practice.
It is. Well, and to her credit, if you're shooting 85% of the line, take it to the hole.
Yeah.
Right? Like.
Well, that's what she's done the last 2 possessions down. She got a circus shot to go the last one down. That one was, there's a left-handed three-pointer from Anna Lipke, no good. Nice rebound.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
By number 21, junior Sydney Schradel. Schradel gets the putback. And we have ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 35-34, 11:54 left in the first half.
Oh, great take.
All the way to the cup, no good. And I think they're going to get Treichel with a reach-in. And they're going to call. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was on the Admiral.
Hey, that was a really nice
Abigail
take by
Treichel.
Emily. Keep her defense honest. She saw an opening and she took it.
Yeah. Yeah, Emily has had a heck of a game tonight. Van Osel does, and you could say this a lot of times. I mean, she just brings a lot of stuff to the game, other than points. I mean,
she's very unselfish.
Very, very unselfish.
Which is
player.
a great quality to have in a point guard.
It is. Sometimes a little too.
Yep.
She's a good shooter.
But that player that she done the last one, that's a shot she should have taken.
Rebound.
Nice rebound by Treichel. Van Osel with the ball.
Right, that last take was just a smart.
Van Osel to Tim, no good. Rebound by Ellie Shepley. Here come the Warriors. Oh. Shepley stops and pops from way downtown. Oh. Long rebound by Addie Shepley. Up and under and in.
That was nice.
The sophomore, Addie Shepley, with 14 on the night. Her and her sister Ellie lead the way for the Warriors, as they do most nights.
Both with 14.
Schwans for 3, just short. And Treichel hit it out of bounds, but refs say that Sydney Schradel got a piece of it right before it went out of bounds. It'll be Wildcat ball on the baseline. Almost a wholesale change for Coach Darla Olson. Lucy Hobbs back in. Emily Kalina back in as well. And number 24, Emily Shy, Justin, is how you pronounce that.
Good job.
Treichel and Schmidt going at it down low on the block for the Addie Shepley trying to face guard Quinn. Crossover, step back, nice defense by Shepley. Bumps her. Quinn up with the right hand and gets the rebound. Defense and defensive rebound by the sophomore Addie Shepley. And that's a sophomore battle right there.
I was
Quinn
just going to say,
Shepley.
that has been a fun matchup. They're battling.
Those two are going to be going at it for the next 2 years.
Yeah. And I love that Haley's taking it right at her. That's fantastic.
Warriors putting on a little 1-2-1-1 press.
Neither of those sophomores showing any intimidation.
Nice play by Banazzo
Great
over
pass.
to a wide open Torres.
Got away a little shuffle of the feet.
She did.
So we ran this press break 2 nights ago, and it worked very well.
Yeah, it worked well in there.
It sure did.
That foul was on number 14, Addison Schmidt. That's her 4th and team 4th.
That could be a factor down the stretch.
Torres, nice looking stroke right there. Gets it to go. Tickles the twine. Wildcats tied up at 36. Now in for the Warriors, number 21, junior Sydney Schradel. She's down on the rebounding blocks, as is Addie Shepley. Torres can't get the second one to go. Ellie Shepley on the bench for the Warriors, taking a quick breather. And Haley Quinn's going to get called with a hack on the arm, and Addie Shepley will go to the line for 2 shots.
She did a great job of defense there. Used the body, worked the body really well, and then just at the last second, that little slap.
Yep.
Bailed her out.
Easy call, yep.
Addie Shepley shooting 72% from the line on the season. Gets the first one to go. Back in for the Wildcats, number 4, the Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowitz. The Jolly Rancher's wearing an ankle bracelet, Justin.
Oh, yeah.
Shepley gets the second one to go. Warriors up by 2, 38-36. 10 minutes right on the dot left in the second half. And Ellie Shepley is done with her 30-second breather.
Kind of a key player to have on the floor when you're pressing, I would think, for if you're Rice Lake.
Good job.
Jalowitz, good job breaking the press, fending off 2 Shepley sisters. And I think they're going to get Addie Shepley with a block. Yeah, that'll be her 3rd, I believe.
I was just going to say, that might be starting to
get
there.
Her 3rd and team 5th. And the Wildcats will take it out on the baseline. Down 2, 9:49 left in the second half. This game started a little bit early.
Timeout.
And Coach Dick calls a timeout.
So just watching Quinn play, I think there's a huge difference. She's taking care of the ball much better tonight. She's not as herky-jerky, right?
Yeah.
She's still using that jab and that step back and
but committing.
And then she commits and goes and draws the contact and attacks.
Yes.
And that's been a huge difference tonight.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll take 3-4 step back,
and
and
not
then
kind of move a lot, and it makes the defense a little easier to cover her, right? Or swipe at the ball potentially and cause a turnover.
She's so long, and that first and second step that she has, when she gets that shoulder around the corner, she can go right to the hoop.
I know.
It's great.
Haley Quinn she's an explosive player. There's no doubt about that. But what you were talking about, Justin, that's confidence and experience. That's what that is. Like you're not doing the second and the third move. You know if you do one move and you can get by somebody, then you just go do it. And that's experience and confidence right there that does that.
And the other thing we've seen tonight, and something she's improved on as the scene has gone on, is her body control when she's getting towards the rim. She's in a lot better control of her body and being able to square up and get herself a good angle, whereas before she'd kind of get there. And sometimes with
bail
lack
and
of experience,
throw.
you just kind of,
Yeah.
it ends up being a little out of control. But she's really been under control when she gets to the rim tonight.
Wisconsin might be looking at another sophomore.
I thought the same thing. Like,
Well, you know what?
I hope they're watching her.
Gary
Well.
Langer said he's not a fan of ankle braces either.
Good to know.
Or maybe he just meant bracelets.
See, I already said he was very much a fan. You're way late on your text.
Oh, sorry.
Fact checking here. Fact checking.
Quinn with the ball, guarded by Kalina.
Get in there.
Yes!
The Riptide rips the nets for 3. The Wildcats are up by 1. Addie Tim knocks it down from the corner. 9:18 left in the second half. What a ball game tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
This has been a fun one.
Addie Tim, the leading three-point shooter for the Wildcats on the season. She had, what was it? 36 made threes on the year. That was number 37. Tim shooting 36% from beyond the arc.
I can't imagine there's been too many games where she hasn't hit a three. At least one, Addie. She's been a very consistent presence out there on that three-point line for the Cats.
Tim
Agreed.
kind of loses the handle just a little bit, gets called for a double dribble. It'll be Warrior basketball. On the court for Rice Lake, you got Emily Kalina, Lucy Habas, Addie Shepley, Ellie Shepley, and number 21, Sydney Schradel for Coach Darla Olson and her Warriors. Warriors are 16-5 right now, 8-4 in the BRC, and 4th place in the conference. They took down the Hudson Raider earlier this week by 12, 60-48. They beat Hudson on January 4th in overtime. They were down 14 with about 9 minutes left in the game, and they came all the way back. It's a talented group that Coach Darla Olson has this season. Addie Tim open on the left side, but Ellie Shepley with the, that's a travel. She gets away with it.
He was going to call it, and then he said nope.
Yeah, Ellie Shepley got the steal. She got away with a travel, but got the 2 points, 40-39, 7:49 left in the game. Torres wide open, 14 feet, passes up the open jumper. Wheels, deals, left hand.
Oh.
And Sydney Schradel will get called with the body. And Torres will go to the line for 2 shots. What Justin, Jordan Torres has some nice little post moves down there. And good left hand, too.
She does. And she's way better when people are hammering on her.
Nice stroke again from the line for the Jet. Coach Stickton is barking out some instructions to Addie Tim and Emily Van Ostel. Torres gets the second one to go. Wildcats take the lead by 1, 7:40 left in the ball game. Kind of a quiet crowd tonight for such a good ball game.
I know.
Lucy Habas got mixed up with Ellie Shepley. Thought she was going back door. She didn't. It'll be Wildcat basketball, and the Warrior drop back and do not press. Boy, Quinn had a wide open 14-footer. She passed it up. Kind of a little bit of a force shot right there. No foul called. Quinn will
she
take
kind
it
of had her
out.
after
Yeah.
those first 2 dribbles. Boom, pop it.
Pull it.
Yeah,
Yep.
she had a wide open 14-footer. She tried to go all the way to the cup. Dangerous pass, but the Jade Rancher comes up with it. Shepley falls down. Jalowitz hits a wide
There
open
you go.
Addie Tim for 3. Oh. The Riptide just a little strong. A long rebound by Habas. Smooth as the other side of the pillow. Addie Shepley all the way down, lays it up off the glass, and the Warrior are up by a point, 42-41. 6:54 left in the second half. Quinn guarded by Kalina. Steps back a little short. I think
got
Kalina
hit.
got it. Yeah, got a piece of the ball. Yeah.
Yeah, he called it.
Partially blocked. Good call by the refs.
Rice Lake fans not a big fan of that call.
No, well, could have been a foul and definitely was off of her.
Well, from here, I'm 50 feet further away from the game than the refs are, but it looked like she did hit the ball. I don't know if she got too much arm there, but could have. Nice play by Hobbs. Schwann's great play to get it out to Van Oslo as she was falling down.
Oh, there you
Van
go.
Oslo
Great take.
all the way to the cup. The Wizard of Oz, Emily Van Oslo, stirring some, what's the word I'm looking for? Yes, some potion and motion, and here come the Wildcats. They're up by a point,
Oh, there you go.
43-42. Schwann's with the steal, no foul called.
Oh, did she land on her elbow?
Yeah, she's hurt on the floor.
Oh, she's so dang tough. Look at her.
Her left elbow hit the
Yes,
hardwood
it did.
extremely hard, but she's okay. They don't call her the hacksaw for nothing.
Girl is tough as nails.
She sure is.
Tough as a $2 steak.
That sounds like a Westy
That
comment.
was definitely a Westy comment.
It absolutely is a Kevin Westhouse comment.
I love it. Shout out to the Godfather.
Addie Shepley wheeling and dealing.
Nice move.
Gets her own rebound not once but twice. And Ellie Shepley and the Hacksaw are going at it. These girls are coming to play tonight.
Yeah, they are. I love it.
On the court for the Warriors, Addie Shepley, Lucy Hobbs, Ellie Shepley, Emily Kalina, and Anna Lipke.
Okay,
Shepley gets a hand on it out of bounds. It'll still be
with
Wildcat
the speed
ball.
of Shepley, I don't mind whether we do, but we have to attack back towards the ball to get
Yes.
that thrown in.
Yep.
Warriors have put on the full court press here the last couple minutes. Wildcats have done a great
Nice
job
job.
of breaking the press. Quinn all the way in. That was an out-of-control shot. That was going to get some yells from the Warrior fans right there.
That's a tough call for the Warriors. I'll take it as a Wildcat fan, no question. But like you mentioned earlier, typically when the offensive player is a little bit out of control, they kind of let those things kind of go.
Yeah.
Well, and you can chalk it up to this. Like, she was under control when she made the move.
Yeah.
I think she noticed she got hacked on the arm and was up, and then I think she just threw it up, just to see what she could get.
That a girl way to
And
put it in.
she was rewarded for her astute basketball knowledge. Quinn gets the first one to go. She has 22 on the night. That's her 23rd point for the sophomore guard that they call the London Fog. 45-42, Wildcats on top by 3, 5:35 left in the second half. Addie Shepley in, nice shot, can't get it to go.
Good rebound.
And Schwann's pulls down a tough rebound.
She's almost laughing like, my gosh, how many times is she going to be on the floor? Girl hustles.
Ellie Shepley didn't like the call, but they called the foul on her. That's her that's her fifth.
Oh, wow.
I didn't even know she had 4.
I didn't realize that actually either.
That's a
tough.
huge blow for
I didn't even hear the
Warriors.
whistle. All I heard was the thump on the floor.
I did too. I didn't know what was happening.
I thought that Ellie Shepley I had her down for 3, but
yeah.
And that would have been her 4th, but
Yeah, well that's going to be a major factor for Rice Lake, no doubt about it.
well, that makes sense why she came out for a little bit earlier when she had 4, but
Yeah.
back in for the for the Wildcats, number 24, Addie Tim. Schwann's gets the first one to go. Warriors with 18 fouls, Wildcats with 4. Schwann's gets the second one to go. Schwann's has 10, Wildcats up by 5. Just under 5.5 left to play. And the Warriors are going to be looking toward their sophomore sensation.
At Addie go.
Addie Shepley. She has an outstanding pass down low to Addison Schmidt. Schmidt goes up. She gets fouled. And the freshman 6'1" post player will go to the line for 2 shots. That foul was on Addie Tim. That's just her first and team 5th. Schmidt misses her first one. Addison Schmidt just a 36% free throw shooter on the season. Misses the second. Torres gets the rebound. Van Osel with the ball. Wildcats up 5. Loses the handle but gets it back. Schwanz pulls up from 3. No good. Rebounded by Habas. Lucy Habas, a senior captain. Addison Schmidt kicks it back out. Lipke thinks about it, doesn't do it. Van Osel guarding Addie Shepley, left hand, no good. Torres goes up for rebound. It ricochets off her arm, and it'll be Warrior basketball.
Even from just last year to this year, you can just see how much Addie Shepley has gotten better at using her length.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just gets to the rim so much better and so much more confidently. It would be fun to see her continue to grow throughout her high school career.
The thing about it, too, is, and that's basketball. I mean, sometimes, the short shots, layups, sometimes, you go in and out, but Addie Shepley's had about probably 6 or 7 baskets that probably easily could have rolled one way or the other.
Typically go in.
She could have 31 or 2 pretty easily tonight.
I will also say, though, the Wildcats are not giving her anything easy.
No.
Although that was a little easier.
But again, she had a wide look at it. Just missed it. Quinn with the ball. Wildcats in no hurry to take a shot here. Up 5.
Oh, good job, Jordan. Have a girl.
Boy, that looked like it was all ball from Addie Shepley.
Number 1 had her holding the arm.
Yeah,
and that's who they call it on.
Got it.
Yeah, they did.
But that was a perfectly clean block.
Yeah. I think that's maybe what we heard from the Rice Lake fans here, too. I think they thought initially maybe they were calling it on Shepley. And
they called that foul on junior Anna Lipke.
Yep.
Torres stroking the ball from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, doing a great job at the line. Keep it up, Jordan.
Torres, the second one, just a little strong. Long rebound by Lucy Habas. 48-42, that's your score. 4:04 left in the ball game. Gary Langer's on his couch, cheering, watching the Wildcats. Probably wearing some ankle braces. Probably a bracelet or 2 as well on the arms.
Could be.
Lucy Habas, 3, no good. Rebounded by the hacksaw, Jordan Schwanz.
Speaking of bracelets, Haley Quinn has a bracelet on her right hand now. Some black tape. She had a little scratch, I think, had some blood and had to get that taped up.
Boy, she looks like a drummer in an 80s rock band. Jalowitz up.
Oh, gosh.
No good, but great effort by Torres. She gets it. It goes off Lucy Habas's hand. It'll be Wildcat ball on the baseline.
Great effort by the Jet there to get that rebound and keep it on the Wildcat end.
I had a bird's eye view at that one. Saw that pop right off, and the ref saw it too. That one's off. Yeah. Nice defense by Addison Schmidt. Gets in the way. Torres ricochets off her arm. It'll be Warrior basketball. Wildcats in a man-to-man. Shepley with the ball on the left side, guarded by Quinn. That 3 a little long, rebounded by the Wildcats double deuce. Jordan Schwanz, the Warriors double deuce. Ellie Shepley is on the bench with 5 fouls. She is the BRC conference leading scorer. Anytime a leading scorer is on the bench for your team, it's
with like 6 or 7 minutes
Quinn
left.
Kind of out of control there, and no foul called, out of bounds on the Wildcats. It'll be Warrior basketball.
I think that's a good no call, right? All right, let's close this one up. Let's play some
with the ball, guarded by Jalowitz. Inside to Addison Schmidt. Tipped out by the Jet. Shepley for 3 from the top of the key. She bangs it home. And the Warrior are back within 3, 2:30 left in the second half. Coach Darla Olson has called off the press with her super senior Ellie Shepley on the bench right now. Nice pass from Van Osel to Jalowitz. Habas gets a hand on it. And jump ball called between Jalowitz and Emily Kalina. Nice hustle there by Kalina, but great heads-up defense there by Habas.
Here's where, you know, at the end of a game, you know, I know the Wildcats have tried to slow things down a little bit, you know, use the clock to their advantage, but there's that fine line of slowing down and then not being as aggressive. And we got to be careful not to get, you know, tighten up. We've still got to take it at them.
Nice kick out from Schmidt back out to number 2, Emily Kalina. Well, Schmidt has 4 fouls, and they got Torres out wide. They might want to – coaches think about letting her take it inside. They are going to – they called a jump ball there. And possession arrow points Wildcat way.
Kaylin is just hurting out there, right?
She is. Well, and folks, we're down to 1:43 left in the game. Here we are. Like, that snuck away. I feel like time has just sort of snuck away here.
This is a huge possession for the Wildcats.
Oh, great job.
Nice one-handed snare by the Jolly Rancher. Some sticky fingers, probably eating some Jolly Ranchers before the game. Jalowitz over to Quinn. Wildcats kind of taking their sweet time, trying to work up a open lane.
I don't mind us working the offense, but we're not getting any penetration. We're just up top.
Yep.
Attack.
Well, they're up 3, and they don't necessarily, if they're just going to let them dribble around the top, Coach Dick probably going to be happy with that.
As long as we take care of the ball.
Yeah.
Minute.
One of our seniors on the line, I'm okay with that.
Double bonus.
Yeah, Jordan Schwans will shoot 2 shots. Wildcats up by 3. This was a big possession for Coach Dick and the Wildcats. Make it a 2-possession game, and Jordan Schwans does just that. Schwans with 12 on the night. We don't have the rebound totals, but I would assume she has at least 12 rebounds for sure.
Yeah, she's gotten quite a few rebounds.
Boy, Wildcats have been nothing but money from the line tonight. Schwans puts the Wildcats up by 5, 1:09 left in the ball game. Once again, if you're just joining us, if you're tuning in for the drama,
got 157 people tuning in.
Hey, all right, welcome aboard, everybody.
Tuning in for a close ball game. Warriors super senior Ellie Shepley on the bench with 5 fouls. She fouled out with about 5 minutes left in the ball game.
But the other
Addie Shepley, smooth little jumper from the right elbow, puts the Warriors back within 3, 56 seconds, and there'll be a timeout on the floor. Wildcats will have the ball on the baseline. And Coach Dick, I am quite sure, drawing up an inbounds play against the press. I'm sure the Warriors will be doing just that. Plenty of time left, though, 56 seconds.
Yeah, take care of the ball, get good shots, make your free throws.
Yeah, that's really kind of what it boils down to at this point.
Yep, we can't turn the ball over. We've been playing really good defense, so keep working.
The Hacksaw Jordan Schwans looking extremely confident walking out onto the court.
They're in the man press, though.
Those are the easiest to break.
I know, but there you go.
Jalowitz pulls it up, gives it to Schwans. And Addie Schmidt guarding Schwans, she has 4, so she can't foul her unless she wants to sit down. Lucy Hobbs takes care of those duties. Just her first foul, first personal, and Schwans is in the – Wildcats are in the double bonus. Schwans will get 2 shots.
Nice job,
and that's
Jordan.
a big free throw right there. Still makes it a 2-possession game. Unless there's a crazy foul on a 3. Schwans gets a second one to go. Wildcats have been red hot from the charity stripe tonight. 42 seconds, clock ticking away, and Coach Olson calls a timeout for Rice Lake. Well, Justin, do you think Coach Olson's going to draw up a 3, or she's going to try to get a quick 2 with Addie Shepley going to the hole for a?
I think she's going to drop a 3. I think they're going to run that UCLA that they ran earlier. It's a double, triple kind of screen that they come back around, which gives Shepley an opportunity to hit her in the lane. And then if it's not there, she comes back around up top for the 3. they ran it last time, and she hit a 3 at the top of the key. So
Number 24, senior Emily Shy, back in the game for the Warriors. And on the court for your Wildcats will be Jordan Torres, Emily Van Osdol, Kaylin Jalowicz, Jordan Schwanz, and Haley Quinn.
the J Train rocking it out.
He
So
is.
good. So fine.
A little Billy Idol. Oh no, this is not the remake though. Yeah, this isn't the Billy Idol.
Who does sing the original? That's a little good.
I'll look,
Chime in, super fans out there.
So we actually have 41 seconds on the clock. I know ours says 38, so I'll give it a little pause before we go.
Tommy James and the Shondells. That was who I thought was the other. What are the
Louis
odds of that?
Louis.
What are the odds of that? Hobbs with the ball, guarded by the Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowicz. Addie Shepley with the ball, guarded by Van Osdol. Out to Hobbs. Hobbs for 3 from the right side. No good. Rebound off Quinn's hands. It'll be out of bounds, and Warrior basketball with 27.6 seconds left on the clock.
Good defensive possession, though. They did get a good look, just didn't drop.
Van Osdol runs through 2 screens, and that's going to be off Jalowicz's head.
Dang.
So it's a hard one to rebound.
That's a heady play by the Jolly Rancher.
She does play soccer.
She does.
And Olsen calls another timeout. Warriors still down 5, 52-47, 23 seconds left in the ball game.
Hey, just knocked about 20 seconds off, though, with
Yeah.
no score change.
Beautiful.
That's big. Now
Well,
we got to get one of them rebounds.
Next up for the Wildcats on the docket Saturday, February 8th, they will travel southeast to Eau Claire and take on the North Huskies.
And that game time has changed as well. So that was
Why
at
do they keep
7.
changing game times all the time?
Because our JV team is not
so
playing.
we're not even on Saturday.
Not on Saturday either.
Okay.
So they have some
Okay.
injuries, and so I think they only have 5 girls.
Oh, got it.
So, but they're hopeful that a couple of those injuries are back in time for the last game against Menominee.
They
So
could have called the Superfan to come out and put a jersey on.
we've tried that multiple times. The girls should be playing basketball.
Well, I mean, just for a
No,
play for
all
a
the
couple
time.
days.
I mean, she's probably listening right now because she loves the game
Well,
so much.
She probably is. She has been texting in, I will say. But she's also studying and doing her
Well,
homework,
that's
or at
You
least
know
she
what-
says.
You know what news is floating around the school like a runaway freight train? Ava beat Lincoln McCarty and a host of other boys in pickleball today in
did
racket
hear that.
sports. She seemed quite proud of that today.
She was gearing up for she was gearing up with a good breakfast at home and gearing up for a big match. She said she had a big match.
In racket sports, taught by none other than Ryan Bishop. There's a left-handed 3,
Oh.
courtesy of Anna Lipke.
Okay.
Lipke tickles the twine, puts the Warriors back within 2. 9 seconds now left in the game. And
So
the Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowicz, will head to the line for 2 shots.
I don't know if it was intentional or not, but great job on the inbound for taking 4 seconds to get it in.
Right.
So you burned a couple more seconds off there
Yeah.
before we had to get
Yep.
the ball in.
Instead of 13 seconds left, there's 9.1. The Jolly Rancher, Kaylin Jalowicz,
Had a curl.
nothing but the bottom of the
Solid.
net. Boy, she didn't even move the net on that free throw.
She did not.
Jalowicz, a 70% free throw shooter on the season. Boy, the Wildcats have been good as gold. And Jalowicz gets that one to rock and
That's
roll
huge.
down. And that makes it a 4-point game. And it could be academic from here on out. Wildcats are going to come away with the upset victory.
Yes! All right.
54 to 50.
Get away, Cats.
Boy, most prognosticators would not have expected that tonight. River Falls with a 4-point win over a 16-5 Rice Lake Warrior squad. Wildcats improved to 10-12 on the season and even up their conference record at 6-6. And like I said, the Wildcats will travel to Eau Claire North on Saturday. They have just 3 regular season games left.
2.
Oh, that's right. Tonight was 3. Yeah, they have 2 regular season games left, and then it'll be the playoffs. So going over just some of the score totals, leading the way for the Warriors, Addie Shepley had 23, and leading the way for the Wildcats, Haley Quinn had 23, Jordan Torres 9, the Hacksaw Jordan Schwanz with 15, and I tell you what, just a great ball game all around for for all the Wildcats for sure. We had to make a decision on the Swinging Bridge Brewer baller of the game.
Oh, boy, this is a tough one tonight. Holy smokes.
I think it's fairly easy for me.
Go ahead. You name it. You're the director.
Haley Quinn. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah.
again, tonight she did not turn the ball over, took care of the ball well.
She did.
Attacked the rim. She ended up with 23 points.
Right.
And she rebounded. She's on the floor. She went down with an ankle injury, came back in and played. Like, I think she
She
did a fantastic
I would
job.
agree with that assessment, and you know, it was a great team effort by the Cats tonight. You know, Jordan, the hacksaw, was super consistent. The Jet, big free throw shooting and a lot of good rebounds.
Well,
Abby Treichel with some good momentum off the bench. Ozzy played a great game. Again, I can't say enough about the team effort tonight, and both on the offensive and the defensive end tonight.
Well, we won that game for two reasons, and two of them anyway. Two of the most important were we were extreme. I don't have the whole free throw numbers, but I think we missed 2 free throws the whole
we
night.
did a really good job at the line.
Outstanding from the line. That's what won the game. And
Doug
also,
Hudvey, he says the same. You can't get upsets without shooting great from the free throw line.
Yeah,
he's right on.
Mr. Hubdy is correct. And then the other thing that we did extremely well tonight, I think we were probably under 12 turnovers.
Yeah, took care of the ball.
Coach, we were just talking good about you on the broadcast. I enjoyed your
Go Badgers.
I enjoyed your post-game interview after the Gopher game. It was very good. You guys are going in the right direction. Good work. Yeah.
Greg scoring points.
I have no reason to score points. I just really, truthfully, she did a great job. But so yeah, we're gonna. I don't. Should we try to get Haley up here? Or?
Yeah, I think we missed our opportunity for getting her up here right away.
They bolted into the locker room.
They were excited. They wanted to go
excited,
celebrate.
yeah.
We will give the London Fog Haley Quinn her Swinging Bridge Brewer Baller of the Game trophy after we break it down. But
and I'm gonna roll the dice here because per YouTube we can put up stills.
Sure.
So I'm gonna start with this is a advertisement for Swinging Bridge,
All
and then
right.
we can flip it over and we say thank you Swinging Bridge for sponsoring the Baller of the Game. Pretty cool little deal. They got trophies for both the girls and boys, and you get to pick a Swinging Bridge Baller of the Game when the Wildcats get a victory. So
well, and they did tonight. And our Swinging Bridge Brewer player baller of the game is none other than sophomore Haley Quinn. She had 23 points on the night. And that'll wrap it up for the Benchwarmer
But I got to say thank you before. So
Yeah, go ahead.
thank you, Swinging Bridge, and then I can take it down. Okay, we're
there
good.
You go.
Awesome.
Hey, that'll do it for the Benchwarmer broadcast tonight. We appreciate everybody watching online, and we'll see you on Saturday night in Eau Claire to take on the North Huskies. Game time at
6 p.m.
At 6 p.m.
At the Doghouse.
At the Doghouse. Good night. Hey, you know what? Before we
I tell you what.
hit the number or hit the button. So I did learn 2 things today on the radio. You try to learn something new every day.
Every day.
So you know where the term howdy came from?
No.
So it was Old English. It was how do ye. So they turned it into just howdy.
Oh.
And then also goodbye, which is what we're doing right now. Goodbye back in the day in Old English was God be with ye. God be with ye. So then they just turned it to goodbye. So goodbye from the Benchwarmers broadcast. We'll see you on Saturday night.